Good evening. My name is Dominique Curtis. I'm a copywriter, and this is entitled The Beginning of the Beginning. So when I grew up, I wanted to be a jingle writer. And I told my parents that, and they supported me as if that was really a career in itself. And it wasn't until I got to Howard University when I realized, you know what, that's actually called a copywriter. And you know what, I'm actually in the wrong place. But it's fine. I got my degree, but I realized the place I really need to be at is Miami Ad School. So I packed my things. I came down after Howard, and I was really excited, except I didn't know how I was going to pay for school. After my parents put 3 kids through undergrad, they've exhausted their loan possibilities. I was too young to get a loan without them, but my mother told me to come anyway. She said, it's your dream. You need to chase it now or never. Just go down there and figure it out. So I'm glad I listened to her, because by being at Miami Ad School, I figured out a lot of things. Coming down to Miami was the first time for a lot of things. The first day I moved down here, my car got stolen. By the end of the week, my house got broken into. By the time I found my car, there were bullet holes in it. This is my first time completely being alone by myself, because in undergrad I had my big brother. And at that point, all the police had to say was, welcome to Miami. But in that moment, I realized I don't think it can go any lower than it is here. And I realized how lucky I was that those bullet holes were in the car and they weren't inside of me. My mother was hysterical. She told me to come home. I said, no, you told me to figure it out. So things turned up. My aunt won a lawsuit. She'd been fighting for years. All of a sudden, gave me some money. Another aunt handed me her life savings and told me, pay her back when I make it. And at that point, I knew how many people were invested in my success, and I had to make it. So stand-up comedy is one class I didn't know if I was going to make it through. Performing this is the most nerve-wracking thing I've ever done in my life, besides take my driver's license test, which I'm still not sure how I passed. But I learned a lot in stand-up comedy, not just about presentation, but about actually writing for comedy. I made a lot of great friends, Keen and Real right here. We worked together a lot, and little did we know that we were going off to DraftFCB, and our first assignment was going to be comedic writing for the air. Another first time I had in Miami Ad School was karaoke. Yeah, I just thought I'd throw that in there. But I'm going to jump into going to draft. This was the sign on the door when we walked in, and we saw our names there. And we actually worked on Miller Lite, and it's on the air now. 5 of the campaigns we wrote got bought by the client, and 3 have been on the air since we've left. So I'm gonna play one of the commercials that Keen and Real and I wrote together. And Sam Cruz, he graduated from the Minneapolis branch.
The Miller Lite Home Draft fits right in your fridge and stays fresh for up to 30 days, so you can get the fresh taste of real draft beer at home, because real is way better than fake. No one wants the fake McCoy. Just keeping it fake? Then keep it to yourself, Broham. Bought a house from a fake estate broker? I'll be sure to send my housewarming gift to 123 Moron Lane. Need a fakeality check? What you need is a warm glass of Shut Up. Backpacked across Europe for some fake world experience? Congratulations, you kissed a girl with hairy armpits. Surprise your lady friend with a fake diamond ring? Surprise, she hates it. Fake love is hard to find? Not really. Just dial 1-900-PATHETIC. Our ladies are standing by. Get fake, get lost. So why settle for fake when you can get the great Pilsner taste of real draft beer, fresh from your fridge, with the Miller Lite Home Draft. Triple hops brewed Miller Lite. Taste greatness. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Great beer, great responsibility.
So that's our first on-air spot. So later, I went to San Francisco to do Quarter Away, and I've lived a lot of places. It's the one place I could not stand. Like, every day was too long. And I'm like, why am I here? What can I possibly be getting out of this experience besides paying way too much on rent? But one good thing came out of it. With 2 other students at Miami Ad School, we created a YouTube video, and we learned our video editing skills from Ralph Budd right over here. And to our surprise, our video hit 1 million hits in the first week, and it is now at 2.2 million hits. So I'm gonna show you the ending of that video. It's a spoof of the Nyan Cat, and I know anybody can make a spoof, but for the record, ours has one of the most hits of all the spoofs that has been created off this video. So the original, if you haven't seen it, it's just a digital cartoon. So we brought the digital cat to life with the human being. It's a cat, a Pop-Tart cat that poops rainbows. And that's me working out in the back. All right, so at this point I realized my job is to give the people what they want, is to entertain. So I don't know why the cat is pooping out rainbows with a Pop-Tart, but it got 2.2 million hits, so I've done my job. Now, I did my last internship at Burrell Communications. They actually went ahead and hired me in October. So I'm a full-time junior copywriter now. And before they hired me, I was actually freelancing, and my first assignment was to write a jingle. I was super excited. It worked out because they hired me after that. So there's a jingle on the radio. You guys are actually getting to see it first. It gets released on Monday. The digital component is actually, it was released yesterday. So I'm just going to show you a screenshot of the digital component. It was a 360 campaign, so it's also print as well. It's a jib jab. We created a jib jab to the jingle.
Hang up the LCD. Don't you want to get to watch it better? This Christmas. Your favorite shows on demand to watch with all your family and your friends.
This Christmas, internet with all the speed, to video chat from many screens.
So this Christmas, get me in this fun and joy of Xfinity.
Bring joy to your toys with Xfinity and star in your own free personalized holiday video greeting to share the joy of this Christmas with friends and family. Visit joytoyourtoys.com. That's joytoyourtoys.com. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. Call for details.
So I'm now a jingle writer, and Comcast, that's my primary client. I also work on Procter & Gamble. If you guys have time, go to joytoyourtoys.com. It's actually a really funny video that I don't have time to play here, but you'll have a lot of fun with it. And I got to help with creating a storyline for that and doing the copy for that. So basically I was gonna show a picture of like, ooh, look at me, I'm all grown up now, yay. But like really, what I learned is being grown up is a state of mind. And one thing about our industry is that youthful spirit that helps your work grow. So I figured a lot of things out. Thank you to everybody who's helped me along the way. And this is only the beginning of the beginning. Thank you.